everyone, Mark Foley here with Inner Evolution Fitness, coming to you today to help you reduce your stress by building a daily routine. Alright, so before you start building a daily routine, we need to figure out our goals first and our priorities first within our life. So starting off with like big goals, like say running an Ironman or just doing a marathon or any fitness goal or anything along those lines, try to break it down into habits that you could do daily. If you have a big goal of doing the Ironman, then maybe daily you can do some running, just a little bit, maybe 5 minutes, just go outside and get some exercise in. And then for like the priorities as in like uh, doing your job, taking care of your pets, calling your friends and family, those type of priorities, the things that are really important to you. All right, so once you figure out like your big goals and priorities, the next thing would be something like a concept called Eat the Frog. And it sounds gross, but it's pretty much just get the most terrible, disgusting thing or hardest thing out of your way first. So if you like eat the frog first thing in the morning, the rest of your day seems easy. So if it's like a big hard workout, do that one of the first things in the morning. Or if it's something with your job that's a really hard task that you really don't want to do, try to make it your first priority. This will give you all your energy to focus on that first instead of being distracted by other things. And then once it's over, everything else seems a lot easier. All right, so you filled out your goals and priorities. You know what you want to do first for Eat the Frog. Then the next is blocking your day. What I mean by that is figuring out chunks of time to focus on one specific thing. So, kind of like setting up own meetings for yourself. So, if you want to exercise, put it on your calendar for that hour I'm going to exercise. If it's for cleaning or eating or any other project or goal, try to put it on like a calendar or block out time throughout your day to figure out what you want to do. By blocking your day, this will give you the time to get your goals and priorities always. Then afterwards, you fill it in with the stuff that you want to do that's a little bit more fun instead of like the things that you kind of dread. But always making sure that you're hitting the goals that you want to and the priorities that you want to.
So here's an example of my schedule and how I block out things. I typically start off by selecting times I want to work out, putting those in first, since that's a big priority for me. Then putting in some of the bigger tasks at the top of my calendar, like the Eat the Frog, where I have the most energy and the least amount of distractions, so I can make sure I get it all done. And then I fill out the rest of the stuff with something fun, something else that's productive, some reading, some other family time, anything along those lines. This is just an example of what I do every single night. Right now, since we're in like a coronavirus pandemic, my days are a little bit lighter and I can put in more things that are fun, like playing the guitar or running more. But also, I still try to make time for the things that are important to move my career forward, like working on webinars, working on YouTube videos, making sure that everything that I want done throughout the day is put in there. And once it's all finished, then I have more time for the fun things in life. Enjoy time with my girlfriend, enjoy time with friends, go for nice walks, and enjoy life. That's the main reason for blocking and doing all this scheduling work to lower your stress. Make sure the things that are important in life are taken care of job wise and also for other things that you want to do, the things that are more fun than your job.
The next step that I have is removing distractions, okay? So, removing the things that take away from your big goals and priorities, the things that won't move your life forward to give you a better quality of life. For me, this is a hard one, but I always have to turn off my Wi Fi and internet, put on the do not disturb mode or airplane mode on my phone, and go into a quiet environment where a lot of people won't bother me so I can focus on the things that are important. All right, Now, by taking all this, we're going to turn it into a daily routine. And it could be something, it doesn't have to be set in stone, but something you to do the day or night before a day you really want to get a lot of work in. So, what I like to do is the night before I take out my phone and then I open my calendar and figure out what are the big things, what are some of the goals that I want to hit, what are some of the big projects I want to take care of. Then I take it and then I start off with the Eat the Frog. What is the biggest project I want to take care of first? Block that out. That'll be my first one. Then I'll take some other goals or priorities and then start to block out around that big project. Say it's working out, say it's eating, say it's calling family. Make sure everything's structured very, very well so it has a nice, easy flow. Then make sure to remove distractions so you can hit all those things. So now you have your day pretty well structured, your daily routine set up. This is to help out minimize stress, to hit your goals, and then to make sure everything's done correctly and to make sure you have time at the end of the day to do other things. So the big thing to help out with keeping your focus and keeping moving forward is to kind of give yourself a reward after every hour or 30 minutes or after every goal of doing a project. Say, so for me, it maybe is making a YouTube video. After I make a YouTube video, I'll play on my phone for about 10 to 15 minutes. This to help avoid burnout and to keep the energy high. And then after about 15 minutes, I'll put my phone back down and go on to my next project. So this is something that I like to do to help make sure I'm getting all my work done and everything that I want to do in life. Again, this is just an example that I use. If you find other examples, that's great, give it a shot. But for me, who's very analytical and very structured, this is something that helps me out a ton. And the biggest thing for me is that it removes a lot of stress.
I truly hope that you grab some valuable information from my videos. That is my goal with all these, is to make sure that you're living a healthier, happier, more stress-free life. And if you enjoy this content, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and also to follow my page. This will be the first video in a couple in the series of stress. So if you want some more tips, please be sure to follow along.